just wait. I will come. First, I will let you friends in the team. Then we will have the discussion. Okay.
No worries.
Yes, good evening, guys. Am I audible?
Not
Yes,
properly,
sir,
sir.
is audible.
Not properly. 1 minute. Now it's fine. Guys,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But resound is coming, sir.
Yes, sir.
what?
Fine, fine.
Okay, fine. Good evening to everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
Why?
sir.
Why? You feel literally tired? No enthu from your side. This is the first class.
Yes,
Good
sir.
morning, sir. Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Good evening,
Good
sir.
morning, sir. Good
Good
evening,
evening,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, fine. That's nice. Right. I'll be handling your object-oriented programming with C++ concepts. Right. My name is Parani Raja. Right. If you have any difficulty in pronouncing the name, you just call me as Raja sir. That's more than enough. Right.
Yes, sir.
My name
Yes,
is
sir.
Parani Raja. That is the name. That's how we have to pronounce.
Yes, sir.
It's clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. I'll be handling your roots paper for this semester. And before moving on with other regulations and what are things to be done, discussing about all those things. And regarding myself, let me explain about myself. I have completed my PhD. That is, I have submitted my thesis and waiting for final defense. That is final viva. I have completed my PhD and submitted the report and waiting for my final defense, and I am alumni of IIT Bhopal, and I have a total of 6+ years of experience in teaching from the earlier institution where I worked and where I did my UG and PG. That is the thing. I am basically from Pondicherry. That is, you know Pondicherry, I think so. South India,
Yes,
right?
sir.
I am from Pondicherry.
Yes, sir.
This is regarding myself, and about you all, I'll be knowing you one by one when time comes, right? Since it is an online session, I don't want to waste the time by interacting about you, all those things. When time comes, we will know each other. That will be fine, right? Right.
Yes, sir.
Before moving on to the subject, first we look on to what are the things we have to do, or you have to do, or I have to do, whatever may be the things. That's why I said what are the things we have to do. We will be seeing through that, and then we will be moving on with this subject syllabus. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think this is your second semester. With this is your second semester, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Already you attended a semester and you know what is the thing and what is the rules and regulations of VIT and what are the things that we follow, all those things. But anyway, it's my duty and it's my thing to tell about what are the things we will be doing in our subject, right? In our subject and in our class, right?
Yes, sir.
The thing is, first, this is a request or a order, whatever you think, or a suggestion, whatever you think, you just take it according to your wish, right? I am saying it clearly that you may take it in any aspect. It is my request. First of all, I will say that it is my request. If you want to take in other aspect also, it's up to you. It doesn't matter. The thing is, I will be taking the class, and if you have any doubt, you can put as many number of questions or as many doubts if you are not yet clarified. And one more thing, I will be explaining the concept and I will be explaining each and every concept with an example. Right, if the examples are not clear or if you couldn't follow with any of the content, you can approach me. Approach me in sense you can just directly say to me that, sir, this concept we couldn't follow or this we couldn't understand. Sir, I think in our class this is missing or this will be fine. If you implement this, this will be fine. Like that. Anything you can say, but it should be a valid one, right? Doubts, it's obviously a valid one. Obviously, I won't put any question with that regard. Other things I am saying, if anything to be done, if it is a valid, I am open to you, right? In this regard, don't hesitate to ask any doubt. Why I am saying that is, since it's a winter semester, right? It's not an interim, it's a winter, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, since it is a winter semester, after the completion of first month, you will be having your CAT 1 exam. That's how your exam proceed. Or if you don't have your CAT 1, if you are having a midterm, it is obviously 1.5 month later from now onwards. And at that time alone, your QCM will be conducted. All those things will happen. At that time, you will be opening your mouth. Yeah, that's fine. at least at some point and some place you are putting your query or putting your difficulties, that is acceptable. Yes, that's more, that's fine. But what I say is, I won't say that you put the query in the QCM. It's your wish, it's your liberty, you can speak in QCM. Right. What I am saying is, or what I am requesting is, you can say to me at the earliest if something is missing with me or in the class, right? Or something you find difficult with the class, how it proceedings. You can just say to me, because why I am saying this is, once you say something in the QCM, they will again call me and they will say that, sir, you please correct in this aspect. The students are expecting these things. They will say to me, and again I have to incorporate all those things. But the problem is, 1.5 semester is gone. That is, almost half of the semester is gone if it is a midterm. And almost 2 units will be over by that time, or 2.5 units will be over by that time. Or at least minimal 2 units will be over by that time. So who is the loser is? You are obviously the loser. See, giving impact on me, that is different. I am not bothered about that thing. That is a different story, right? The thing is, you should be benefited by something. If I am taking the class, you should be the beneficiary. That's why I am saying this. It is a request only, right? I am openly saying that you can put your queries towards your proctor or towards your program chair or towards the QCM. That's not at all an issue. That is fine for me. But before that, you tell to me, sir, you please try to change this thing, that thing, or we need this something. If it is needed from your side, you can say to me, I will try to sort it out. If those things are not at all happening, you just openly go and say, not an issue to me. Getting it? This is for the better conduction of the class. For this reason only I am saying this. Nothing beyond that. It's clear and it's understandable.
Yes, sir.
The ideology is very simple. You should be benefiting from my teaching. That's it. For that only you are here. That's it. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. And regarding this is my thing. And regarding my class and regarding the exam, whatever we discuss in the class, based on that only you will be getting your question paper. To be frank,
Okay, sir.
why there is a chat is going on in the back end? Guys from the group are doing a chat. What's going on there? See, this is not the time to chat about the WhatsApp group or something else. Right. You please do all those things later. Don't disturb me during the class. I just don't want to mention all the register numbers over here. I hope you could understand me. That's it. Right. The thing is, whatever I teach in the class or whatever I discuss in the class, since it is a programming paper, what are the programs we do in this class? Based on that, you will be getting similar programs or similar problems, whatever you say. Similar programs you will be getting, and for that you have to provide your explanations, all those things. That's how my question papers will be there. And to be frank, I am making it clear, whatever we discuss in the class, that is the first priority. Based on that, you may expect a question. And one more thing, you can surely take notes. That is, you can take notes while I am teaching in the class, because certain points I will be discussing, but that is not elaborated in the PPT. Those things you can take a note of it, and you can, or sometimes I may be teaching with a real-time example or a example from outside the syllabus. All those things you can have a note of it, and it will be easy for you to study and understand and to write your exams well. This is regarding the question paper and subject, all those things, right? Anyway, you need not worry about the PPTs. Whatever PPT I use, I will be sharing. Yes.
Sir, the
Any-
classes will be recorded.
No, you have to make a note
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
because only 10 or 15 has been active, and others are literally just marking their attendance and they are moving on. I know that. For that reason only I am saying that it won't be recorded. It's your thing to make a note of every content. And when it comes to the third, fourth and fifth unit, we will be dealing only with programs and I will be executing and showing with the help of IDE, any of the online editor, so that you
Hello,
can,
sir.
yeah, of course.
Sorry to
Tell me.
interrupt you, sir. But sir, if any student is getting anytime a serious issue with network or any prior permission is taking for leave, then what
Yeah.
about he missed the lecture? If recording is present, sir, then we can see it.
Yeah, let me check out how you people are reacting in the class, then we will go for the recording. I didn't say that, it is not the final thing that every class won't be recorded.
Yeah,
It
sir.
depends
But
on,
the thing, yeah, sir. But the thing is that if who wanna study seriously, they will, and who don't wanna, they will not do only, sir. The thing is that.
the thing is, if those who are interested in studying, obviously they will take notes. Why they worry
Yeah,
about all those things?
Sir,
they will
one
take
more
notes,
thing.
no issue, sir. But
See,
if anyone is getting seriously issues with network, sir, or if he is
yeah,
taking prior leave from the program, sir, and going outside, at that time, if he misses the lecture, what about them, sir?
okay, I stated clearly that we will think of later. As of now, I am saying we will discuss.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Just now I stated right.
okay, sir.
I
Thank you,
I
sir.
didn't say that it is the final. We'll
Okay,
see to
okay,
it.
sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I've been saying about all those things, right? Yeah, regarding the program, since this is a programmatic paper, everything will be explained with the help of a program that I will be executing and I will be showing you people. Similarly, you can try other program in the class itself. It is it's a LP course, right? You know that. Lecture come practical course. You know that or not? So I will be teaching a concept in the class, and for that, or based on that model, or based on that concept, you can create another program or develop another program. I will be giving a question for that thing, so you can complete and you can upload or similar to that. It's not an assignment kind of thing. Assignment is different, that I will be giving it separately, right? Since it is
Yes, sir.
a practical oriented course, I will be saying that I will be taking for 1 hour class. I will be saying that within half an hour you complete and upload it. That's it. It is different from assignment. This is not the assignment. This is a regular class, regular practical, what we or practice that what we do in the class about the program or about the concept. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And this is regarding the instruction that what I want to share with you people. Right. How many of you are familiar with C++? That is C++ language and OOPS concept. How many of you are familiar with C++? Only 3 members are familiar with C++. I didn't say OOPS. I said only C++. Huh? Okay. Others don't know what is what is C++.
No, no,
You
sir. No,
don't.
sir.
Okay, you don't know what is C++.
No, sir. I did my first time.
Okay, not an issue.
1979.
No, not an issue. Someone is saying something. Please let me know. What is that?
Sir, I know only the oldest programming language. 1979.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
C++ is a programming language through which we can just create our programs, our apps. But it is mainly used for creating apps and other purposes also.
Okay, that is fine. I'm not concerned about that, right? That we will be discussing in the upcoming sessions, right? Definition and all those things. I'm just asking about that. whether you have an ideology of that C++ programming language or not.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Somewhat I used it in my 10th standard.
Okay. Okay, fine,
No,
fine,
sir.
fine.
We start from basics, sir.
No. The thing is, I asked a question that how many of you are familiar with C++ to give a tedious task. That's it. I will be starting with the basics only because they will be idle at some time, so that I will give the special question, so they will work on it. Apart from that, the teaching will be the content will be from the basic. Right, you need not worry in that aspect. Understood? For coding,
Yes, sir.
for coding you need C++, and OOPS is a separate concept. We are going to implement that concept in C++ programming language. That's it. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. For that reason only I asked you people how many are familiar with all those things, right? Okay. Since you are from the first year, I know that how far you could visualize all those concepts, right? If you are good in that, I know that. I didn't mean that way. If you are really good with the programming language, and others are also good, but they have a illusion that I don't know anything. But once you start working with that, obviously you will be excelling with those people who already knows that language. So you need not worry about all those things. Clear? And the content will be from the basic. Right, I will be mapping the code with as well as C as well as with C++. C++ is the programming language what you are going to use, but certain things I will be explaining by comparing with C. The code, how they have framed this code, what is the code we have to use, like that, how it is different from C and C++. What is the difference when compared with it? And moreover, to study this C++ programming language, there are certain things that is not necessary that we will be looking once we start with the PPT as of right now. That is, we will be starting with the Caltech based learning method. You know what is Caltech based learning, right? What is that Caltech based learning?
Collaborative active learning.
Okay, actually what do you do over there? Yes? My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay, the thing is, collaborative in sense, combined, active learning method. What do you mean by active learning method? We can use n number of activities to learn a concept. Literally, this is what that means. Caltech, right? When you move in depth, how they teach, that alone is focused on in Caltech. And in addition to that, we have that course offering, all those things, that is different. But when it comes to teaching, it is how we are jointly working on some concept through activities and learning all those concepts in an efficient way. That is what called as Caltech, collaborative active learning. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Why? You are not agreeing with what I say? Some other explanation is needed? Or some other explanation you got from the side, college, or from faculties? Yeah, tell me. Yes?
Sir, can you repeat the question?
No, what I'm saying is, Caltech is collaborative active learning. That is, jointly working as a group and with the help of having some activities, fun, all those things, you learn a concept. This is the thing. This is the actual meaning, actual thing that is present inside Caltech. This is what I said. For that also I didn't get any reply. That's why I asked, whether some other faculty has stated with some other definition or something like that.
No, sir, I don't think so.
No, sir.
No,
Right,
sir.
okay, that's fine. Our subject is object-oriented programming with C++ and your subject code is CSE 2001, right? Before moving on to the subject, there are some prerequisites that should be known. That is, these are the entry-level questions that should be known. These questions will be answered once you complete this first module, right? There are certain questions that we will discuss one by one, and these questions and all, you will be finding the answer at the end of this first unit. What is object-oriented programming and why we study this? Why C++ when we are already familiar with other programming languages like Python, and whether it's necessary to know C for reading, C++, all those things. These things or these questions all will be clarified once you move on with the first unit and the upcoming units, so that you will be answering this question on your own. This is the thing. I have made this PPT based on Caltech, right? And the career, that is the course objective. See, I am not discussing one by one. Since I know the thing, I am just moving on. To understand object-oriented programming, see, the objective of the course is you will be understanding what is the principle or what is the strategy that is applied in object-oriented programming language. And to apply or to identify these concepts and techniques and where we could practice all those things, you will be understanding. To identify and practice object-oriented programming concepts and techniques, these things you will be doing. This is the major objective why you are studying this particular subject. And obviously, by reading this object-oriented program, that is OOPS, by understanding and reading the OOPS, you can solve many real-world problems. This is the other objective for why we are going for this particular language. See, I am just giving an abstract of what we are going to do and what is the thing is meant for. I am not going to elaborate anything in today's class. I am just going to give an outline of what we are going to discuss in all the 5 units. What is the course objective? What is the outcome? All those things we will be discussing. Right. By studying this, obviously you will be knowing what is object-oriented programming or paradigms, and you will be understanding, and you will be analyzing what is the syntax, what is the semantics. What do you mean by the syntax and semantics? What do you understand, or what is the meaning of syntax and what is the meaning of semantics in general? You studied C, na?
Sir, we can say the general format of writing C++ language is called syntax.
No, it's not that. Syntax is, come again.
I said the general format of writing C++ is syntax.
Okay. What about semantics?
So semantics means the meaning of the statement which we write.
Yeah, obviously. See, in C you are used, what is the thing? Print statement, right? Scanf statement. You have a format when you go for scanf, right? Yes or no? For for loop you have a format. For for loop you have a format. For open, then initialization, condition, then increment. This is what you do. In simple, if I want to say that for I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, what it means? I am first initializing some value and then checking the condition, then incrementing that. This is the format. The format is nothing but the syntax. Right? The format is nothing but your syntax, whatever may be the language. It's not with C++, whatever may be the language. When you say the word syntax, it deals with the format or organization of the particular thing. And when it comes to the semantics, meaning, for I equal to 0, That means initially I is assigned to 0. I less than n. That means if my I value is less than particular number 10 or not, I am going to check that condition. That is the meaning, like that. So this is about syntax and semantics. So obviously when you read any programming language, you will be understanding what is the syntax and semantics of a language, and the major advantage of hoops is reusability. The major advantage of this one, hoops, is reusability of code. Instead of writing the code repeatedly, I can reuse the code, or I can just directly call that particular function. For example, if I want to store the student information, name, roll number, phone number, these three things, we can write a program for this. If I want to get for 100 members, I can go for array. Right, if I go for array also, it is not possible since name is of one format. Right, and number is of another format. Sorry, name, register number and phone number. Yeah, name is of string or character, whatever it will be considered as a string. Name is considered as a string. Number and phone number will be considered as an integer and long int, like that. Register number and number. So if I want to collectively get all this information, we will be moving towards structure. We will be moving towards a structure in C. Right. If at all I want to get the detail whenever I need it alone in a particular subprogram or submodule, in that case I can just call the function. I can just call the function using the function name. That is a major advantage. Sir, this you may say that these things already we studied in function calls. Yeah, obviously you are studied in function call. But when it comes to here, everything is created with is done with the help of object. That's why the title itself is mentioned as object-oriented programming language. But I am not explaining all those things right now because you should understand what is a class, what is the object, all those things that will be looking when we move towards the syllabus for today's class, right? So you understand up to this level right now, what is the reusability of code, right? And obviously I stated that you can solve real world problems. That also you will understand once you start solving the problems, right? And here there is a concept called template, class template and template. Template means, what is a template? What is a template? A template is nothing but a format. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Literal meaning of template is nothing but a format. We have a class here called template class. Those things and all we will be discussing, but it is little bit advanced concept and hoops. Once we move step by step, we will be understanding all those things, right? That's why I am just moving on with this thing. These are the outcomes what you will be understanding. This will be understood once we cover all the 5 units. This template concept comes under your 4th unit, actually. That's why I am saying that we will be understanding what is the thing in the upcoming sessions once we go on with the thing. Right, and regarding your unit 1, the unit 1 syllabus is organized in this way. In this, we will be, first we will be looking on what is object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming is a programming language where every operation is done with the help of an object. Right, every operation is done with the help of an object. I will clearly say what is the object in the upcoming sessions. Right, you just have a view of what is the thing and try to grasp whatever I say. Right, and in this you have the major objective of object-oriented programming is inheritance, See, the number fourth one. Inheritance, polymorphism, data abstraction and encapsulation. Encapsulation, what do you mean by capsule? What is the meaning of capsule? You are using medicine, what is the meaning of capsule?
So binding the medicines
to hold the different medicines together.
Yeah, actually you are binding something, right? You are binding something. Yes or no?
Sir.
That is the thing.
Yes,
Encapsulation is the same concept of capsule, that you are going to bind some data, bind some information. Abstraction, what do you mean by abstraction?
Retrieving the data from the binding.
Abstraction.
Data.
No.
only essential.
Abstract. Yeah.
So receiving data.
Only essential things.
See, it is not receiving data. Abstract information. Abstract information is providing only the basic information that is needed. For example, if you are moving to ATM machine for withdrawing the amount, you insert the card. What it asks for? It asks for directly the PIN number. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What it means?
Yes.
It is saying what is the back-end process that is happening, but it only asks for PIN number. Once you give that PIN number, you put enter, right? So it will say that, yeah, banking mini statement, like that it is asking the question. But you don't know what is the actual process that is happening once you enter with the PIN number. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The information what is stored is enter PIN number. Select your option. Select banking or mini statement or withdrawal. This is what it will show. Yes or no?
Yes.
But you don't know what is the actual process that is happening at the back end of that particular thing. When it comes to data abstraction, it will not show what is the data that is present inside. Only the basic information is visible to the user. This is called data abstraction. Understood?
So basically only selected data is abstracted. Or
No, minimized data only is visible to the user. It is not selected. Minimized information or minimal information, that is required information is alone given in this abstraction. It will be visible to the user.
Okay, sir.
You are not getting it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Abstract information. Right. So suppose tomorrow is your exam. Tomorrow is internal. I am saying that you will be getting a few questions. You will be getting few questions from this particular topics. Right. Or you will be getting a 10 mark from this particular topic that I am saying. That is the abstract information, right? I am saying a topic. For example, what you have studied? You studied C, right? You studied C. I am just saying that in pointer concept you will be getting 10 marks. Right? This is the information, right? It says about a particular concept, but when it comes to pointer, there are multiple types. Pointer array is there, right? Use of indirect pointer is there. Like that, many things can be quoted. But what I stated is pointer. From pointer, you will be getting 10 marks. I am giving abstract information towards you. Yes or no? You could understand it or not? No. Please say yes or no. If it is no, it's also fine, not an issue. Please let me know.
So selective.
Yeah, selective information.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Only the selective information or selective data information will be provided to the user. Instead of saying all the particular data, I will be giving only the selective information. For example, if I am collecting the detail of students, right? If I am collecting the detail of student, first thing will be your name, right? Then roll number, then your mobile number. Right. In addition to that, since you are a first year, I may ask for other details like parent information, then hobbies, then hobbies, then achievement. Like that I can quote many things. But when the college is asking for a particular data or the exam cell is asking for a particular data, I will be just giving these two information, name and roll number. Other informations I won't be giving to the exam cell. Yes or no? So what I am doing is I am just extracting the required data and giving it, and moreover what I will do is this information is provided to the user one based on the user who is using the particular info. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is your data abstraction. See, all these things we will be studying literally with an example of a program, everything in the upcoming session. I am just giving what is what, right? And the third one is this is your inheritance. What is inheritance?
Sir, according the properties and behavior of parent.
Yeah, parent. Yeah, the same thing. In general, you say that in your family they will say that your daughter is having the quality of you. Your daughter is getting tension like you. Similarly, like that they will say that your son is getting your son is having the habit like what you do when you are in a serious situation, like that your son is reacting the same way how you react in a particular situation, like that we can say that. But these are the qualities or attributes that we are going to inherit. Like that, when you go for a program, the program can also be inherited. Right. This is one example. What I stated is single inheritance. Single is father. Right. From my father, I am attaining this quality. It's a single inheritance. I can map it like that. Multiple, father and mother. If I am getting the quality of father and quality of mother, it is called multiple. Multi-level. Yeah. If I go for multi-level, grandfather, father and you. Quality of your grandfather, quality of father, all combined towards you. Multi-level. Like that many things are there. Right, totally 5 inheritance type is there. Right, inheriting the qualities or attributes from the parent one. See, for your father, your grandfather, that is your grandfather is parent. Like that for you, your father. Like that it goes on. So these things also we will be discussing. And what do you mean by polymorphism?
Sir, acquiring many forms. So,
Yes, sir, can be changed into more than one form.
Yeah.
We can perform a single action in different ways.
Right. I will say with an yeah. What is the thing?
The data can be processed more than one form, sir.
Okay. Okay. The data can be, that is taking more than one form. Right. The thing is, you are listening the class. I am cracking a joke. Obviously, you will reply for that particular joke. The same person, if I am asking a question, he will never open the mouth. The same person but doing different personalities or performing different action. One silent and the same person very talkative when I crack a joke. Like that it can be said. Sorry. Yeah. Like that. The same function can be used in many ways. For example, sum. If I give the sum means you all know that sum is used for adding purpose. But I am saying that sum can be used for subtraction also. Subtraction also, provided if I am assigning sum equal, that sum is, the meaning of sum is minus operator. The meaning of sum is a minus operator. If I assume that for subtraction I am giving the name as sum, for addition I am giving the name as sum. In both the case, sum is the common keyword, but the operation what I am going to do is different. It can be applied. Those things also we will be studying in the upcoming classes. Right? Yeah, these are the core concepts of OOPS. Class objects will be knowing. Right. When it comes to your C program, you always have a main function, right? Like this you will be having, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what it means? What it means? Header files. First one is your header files, right?
Yes.
Then body. Then what do you have? Header file will be the first one. That body of the thing is there, and this is your end. At last it will be your end. This is how your program has been organized in C. Like that, there are certain things, right? You will be having a class, right? Inside the class you will be having all those functions, and you will be having a main class over here where you will be defining your object. With the help of object only you will be calling this function what is written over there, or you will be accessing the member, for example int a, function, sum equal to, like that many things are there. Those things we will be discussing in the upcoming classes. I am just saying what are the things. Getting? These are the basic concepts that you will be studying. And moving on to module 1 second half, you will be studying about UML, unified markup language, all those things, and you will be studying about class diagrams, all those things, and how we can declare a function. How we can declare a function, that is inline function, exception and references, all those things you will be studying. All these things you will be studying. I will say only few things because these things you are very familiar and you could understand. One is
नहीं सेकंड सेमेस्टर की क्लास चल रही थी हाँ नहीं चाची लोग अभी हाँ अभी तो सब ऊपर ही हैं
मैडम
हाँ
प्लीज कट द कॉल और अनम्यूट, दैट इज म्यूट.
हाँ अभी चाचा ठीक है, मतलब आज बस थोड़ी सी वीकनेस लग रही है, बाकी तो सब एकदम ठीक.
See, if you want to attend the call, you just move off the class. Mute your mic. Why you are disturbing others also? Guys, my screen is visible or not?
Yes, sir. Visible,
Yes,
sir.
yes,
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Yeah, fine. The thing is, I am saying about exception handling. What is an exception? What is an exception?
Sir, errors.
Yeah. What we are going to do here?
So we will be trying to minimize the errors.
No, we are not going to correct the error. We are going to just say that the error has occurred. Please omit this particular code and move to the other section. Exception. If a particular case occurs, just eliminate and move the other part. For example, while I am taking class, a student is attending the phone call and it is disturbing the entire class. In that case, if it is a special it is a unexpected occasion, right? It is an exceptional case. If I am not focusing on that particular call or that particular student and I am keep on teaching that, yeah, let leave that member who is attending the call, please listen here, right? We are going to move on with the concept of exception handling. If I am proceeding like that, it is called exceptional handling. Unexpected error can occur in the code sometimes. See, this is an unexpected one. She also doesn't thought that a phone call will come during the class session. This is an unexpected scenario. If she is getting a call and she is just making it as silent and then listening to the lecture, this is a way we can handle the exception and unexpected. If a particular error has been occurring, if a particular unexpected situation is occurring, how we can overcome it? If I am getting the phone call in between the class, I say that just put a busy message and I move on with other things without focusing on that particular call or other things. Understood? When we run a program, right, there are some statement where an error may occur. If an error may occur at that particular scenario, your control will be transferred to another statement. Getting it? See, the thing is, since it is an online class, I don't know whether you are understanding the concept or not. If it is the case, I could not proceed with the further topics. Please let me know whether you could understand or it's not clear or it's clear, something like that.
So it's clear.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. It's clear.
Clear, sir.
No, you need not satisfied. If it is not clear, you please let me know, sir, it is not clear. Please tell us.
Sir,
Getting
please
it?
tell once about exceptional handling. Please tell once again.
Okay, for example, if I am giving that I is greater than 1, right? If I is greater than 1 or greater than or equal to 0, if I am giving this statement, what my code will do? If this is the condition, if I less than, sorry, if I is greater than or equal to 0, perform some operation. Whenever I enter a number, either I will be giving 0 or 1 or 2 or even I can give 100. Always this I value is, what will happen? I value is always true. Either it is equal to 0 or greater than 0. So this will be executing. So what will happen is, this program will execute and it won't end at some point. It never ends. It is an infinity condition. You know that, right?
Yes, sir.
It
Yes,
is an
sir.
infinite condition. It is an infinite condition. In that case, what we can say is, if I is equal to 0, or in this case, if it is coming like that, after execution, if I equal to 0, or if I less than or equal to 0, here I can put a condition that go to some particular statement. Go to, instead of executing here itself, 1 minute. Instead of executing here itself, if I am giving a for loop over here, or if I am giving a for loop that is from the user, it will be keep on executing in this particular block. So what I will do is, I will give a go to statement, right? Find or print, then execute the other function. Like that we can move the control. Unexpected situation. We may know that some point it will come like this. Understood? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please
Yes,
let me know, man. There is nothing wrong if you are not getting it. Not an issue. Please let me
Clear,
know.
sir.
Okay. Then we move on to our second unit, where we will be discussing about access specifier. Where we will be discussing about class, and in that class access specifier. What is access? What is access? What do you mean by the word access, man?
So giving permission to something
Sir,
specific person to.
granting the permission or allowance to something.
Okay. The thing is,
Sir, being allowed.
yeah,
Something is
fine.
allowed.
Yeah, fine. The thing is, I will say with an example. You are using your phone. You are using your phone. Obviously, you have a password, or obviously, you have a security, or either thumb or pin or whatever may be the thing. What it means? It is
sir, it's
protected.
private.
It is private or protected.
So what's the difference
So
between private?
protect.
Protect.
No, no, I will tell you everything. I will tell you everything. Right. For that reason only I am putting this question. You have your mobile phone. Sorry. Yeah. You have your mobile phone, right? You have your mobile, but you are protecting with either password or fingerprint, or you will be having a pattern. What are these things are used for?
So
What
for
are these
maintaining,
things? Huh? What you
for
are
main-
doing?
sir, for maintaining privacy.
Yeah, that is, you are making it everything as private. You are making everything as a private. That means, except you, no one can access your mobile. Except you, no one can access your mobile. Only you can go inside your phone and you can access all the data. This is private. Like that, if I have a program, I am having a program. If I am giving private in the program, the content that is present inside, it is applicable only to this particular location in the class. If I am giving private class, yeah, if I am giving class as private, this information or operations, whatever I can do, I can only perform here. I can't inherit. I can't inherit this one. Inherit is not possible because it is already protected. Sorry, it is already private, like your mobile phone. In your mobile phone, you are putting this and you are blocking the entire phone itself. Only you can access your phone or you can enter inside it and you can perform all the operations. So it is accessible only towards you. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Private.
Understand, sir.
Private. This is your private class. Public. Your mobile phone is there. You don't have anything. You don't have any password, anything. If I go to WhatsApp, it is open. If I go to media player, it's open. If I open any file, it is open. If I open your gallery, that is also open to me. Your Gmail is open, right? Your Facebook is open. Your Insta is open. Like that, everything is open. That means your mobile itself, it's an open case. There is no security, nothing. So you can access your mobile. I can also access your mobile. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I can access your mobile, right? If I am taking that mobile, I can access that mobile. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your father can access your mobile. All the family members can access your mobile. This is public. This is public. Here comes the concept of protected. Now we move toward the concept of protected. Your mobile is there, right? You don't have a password or security pattern, anything. But when it comes to your WhatsApp, you have a pattern. You have a pattern. What it means? It is nothing but
Sir, we are protecting our chats.
you are
Protected.
protecting you. Yes, of course. This is called as protected. Like that, when you go for a class, we will be saying that access specifier. Access specifier. Access says about who has the right to access that particular information or not. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is the major thing when it comes to your access specifier. These things we will be studying under the definition of class. Right. These things we will be studying under the definition of class. And you have a concept called constructor, destructor. Right. These things will also we will be discussing in the upcoming sessions. I am just saying the thing which is understandable only by few examples. I am not saying all the content that is present. Right. You know array. You know array. What is the array? You know that, right? Array is used for
Storing multiple data in a
storing
multiple data.
yeah, storing multiple data. Right. What is array of object?
storing multiple objects.
Yeah, I will say with an example. In my class there are 100 objects. In this OOPS class there are 100 objects. What it means? There are 100 students in my class. Right. There are 100 students in my class. To access me, see, I am the program. I am the program. To access all the functionality of me using object, a student can access me. A student can access all the options of me. Right. Like that, I can have 100 objects. Since there are 100 students, each and every one have their own access rights. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You try to figure it out. See, if there are 100 students access a particular member or a function or a person. Here the member or function or person is nothing but me or even a class. I am the class. Right. I am the class. To access this class, there should be student. There are 100 students. That means object. To access me, only this object can be used to access this particular class. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You are getting it or it's not clear? Please let me know.
No, sir. Clear.
Right. That means you are the object. You are going to have access the class. Who is the class here? I am the class. I have certain functionalities. I can teach you. I can give question paper. I can evaluate your paper, and I can say that you have passed. You have secured this mark. You have to perform well. These are the operations that I can do. To do this operation, I need a student. Yes or no? To do all these things, I need a student. That is an object. That is nothing but a object. So if there are 100 students, each and every student have a unique ID. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I may have 100 objects. It is nothing but a 100 is meaning that 100 of object means what? 100 objects I am going to create. It's nothing but an array of objects. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is more than enough for this. And there is a friend function. What is a friend function? Right. You are writing an answer in the exam or you are doing an assignment. What I will do, I will just copy that assignment. Yes or no? See, I have given an assignment towards you people. One of your friends has wrote the assignment. What you will do? Obviously, you will copy that assignment or not. To be frank, tell yes or no, man. It's an example only. What you are not opening your mouth. Obviously, you will be copying some content from that particular person if it is needed. I didn't mean that you are going to copy it. If needed, you will be copying. Assume I have given 5 questions. Assume I have given 5 questions. Right. Out of that, the first question is very tough. You have completed all the 4 questions. if you want that first question answer, you will be obviously copying that. So I am going to use the function which is already which has been already used or declared by my friend. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I am just
Yes,
going
sir.
to copy that function. That's it. I am just going to just copy that function or a class. That's it. That's the friend function. From whom you will copy? You will copy from anyone of your choice? No. Even there are 100 members in your class. You will be getting the content from the particular girl or a particular boy who is friend of you. Similar to that. Right. If there is a function also, it is not applicable to all. If one person is having answer also, he won't give to all the members. Only to the particular friend only he will be giving that particular answers. Like that, there are some functions that can be only accessed by the friends. Like that, there is called a concept called friend class. Right. That also we will be studying in the upcoming sessions. Right. Now we move on to the third unit where you have polymorphism. What do you mean by polymorphism? What do you mean by polymorphism?
Sir,
Any
acquiring
data
many
can be processed more
What?
than one. Any data can be processed in more than one form, sir.
Yeah, taking more than one form of a function or a method, taking more than one form is called as polymorphism. Right. When it comes to polymorphism, there are certain concepts. Function overloading, operator overloading, and there are two types of polymorphism. One is your compile time polymorphism and another one is your runtime polymorphism. Compile time is we will be defining before the execution of the program itself. Runtime polymorphism is this is done once the program starts compiling. During compiling alone, this process will execute. But before that itself, it will be done. Function overloading and operator overloading. What is the symbol used for? Sorry. What is this symbol used for? Yeah. This symbol. What is the symbol used for? It is nothing but a plus. If I am giving a plus b, it means that I am going to add a value of a and b. It is nothing but sum or addition operation. But actually, what is this? Here it is addition. It's going to add a plus. For example, I am giving 5 plus 4 equal to 9. Right. Here also I am using plus. Here also I am using plus. What is the operation performed here? And what is the operation performed here? What is the difference?
Sir, addition and concatenation.
Addition and concatenation. But what I am going to use? I am going to use the same operator. I am going to use the same operator. That is called operator overloading. That is called operator overloading. These things and all you will be studying under polymorphism. Same function name with different operation or different parameter. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And this is regarding your third unit, and in the third unit you have the second section called inheritance. I have already stated inheritance. In that inheritance you will be studying types of inheritance and constructor and instructor. Everything is based on inheritance concept only in the second half of the third unit. Then we have 2 more units. I will quickly finish off, and from the next class we will start with the concepts, right? And again, as we discussed earlier, we will have exception handling. Exception handling, right? What do you mean by template? What do you mean by template? This also I stated earlier.
Format.
Yeah, format. Right. If at all I want to access different data types, I go for structure. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If at all I want to access different data types, you go for a structure. Similar to that, there is a concept called template, where different data types or different functions or different classes can be added. That has been declared here. Right. This is regarding your fourth unit. You will be starting with these things. You will be seeing what is exception handling and what are templates. This is your fourth unit. It's clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's clear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then we have a STL called as standard template library. This is the other concept in template. This is meaning is standard template library. You will be studying this thing also in the template. Right? Up to now, this is more than enough. You just understand what is a template. That's it. Right. And your fifth module is IO operations, file IO operations. What are the operations that can be done with the help of a file? Like in C, in fifth unit you have file concepts, right? In fifth unit you have file concept in C. Yes? Yes or no? Similar to that, here also we have a file concept, and what are the input output operations that can be done within the file or with the file. Random and sequential file access, read and write operations in files, right? All those things will be reading, and what are the manipulation, what are the operations that can be done. This is regarding your fifth unit. Right, when it comes to your requirement tools, we doesn't need any requirement tool for C program, that is C++ programming. We just need any online editor, that is more than enough. Just online editor or some idea of any of your choice. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And the prerequisite, as I stated that you need not know C++, that is C, to understand C++. That is different and this is different, right? To just have a programming view alone, programming knowledge alone, we need C. It is not required that you should know C to study C++. And moreover, C++ is not the advanced version of C. Please try to understand that C++ is not the advanced version of C. Make it clear. C is different, C++ is different. C is structure oriented. That is, it starts execution from the top and it ends at the bottom. When you execute your C program, it starts from the top. Header files, right? As include or whatever, that words you say that. Then main function. It will read one line by line, main function. Then operations one by one. Like that it moves on. When it comes to C++, the control can be transferred from anywhere. Actually, we will be having the main class over here. Here object will be created. Using this object, it can process here, it can process this function. If you have a function called sum, if you have a function called print, like that you are having some functions, right? Here I am creating an object, right? Object O. If I have created object like this, object.o, if I give object.sum, object.print, if I execute this, if I am making this as a command and executing this, the control will just transfer directly towards this and it won't execute this first part, like that. From the bottom, with the help of object, you can access. It's a bottom-up approach, it's a top-down approach. Right, that is, everything here is based on objects. Here it is not the case. Right, this is totally different. That is, C is different, C++ is different. That's why I stated that it is not a prerequisite. Preferably C programming to understand the syntax. Just for the syntax. Nothing more than that. How a programming language will look like. What are the general syntax? Why we are saying that few syntax are common for both C and C++. Few syntax are common. That's why. And these are your textbooks. Already I have shared the syllabus, and you can also download the syllabus from the portal. You know that or not?
Yes, sir. Downloaded.
Yeah. This is regarding your thing, and regarding your evaluation. This will be your evaluation when it comes to your C++. Right. If you are going with midterm, the weightage is 30 mark, and for the final exam it's 30 mark, and the remaining 40 is for the internal. I will be giving some class assignment, tutorial, group activities. For lab assessment and challenging task, sometimes I will give a challenging task and sometimes I will give an assignment, something like that. Right.
Okay.
This is, yeah. This is how, this is how we are going to proceed. And with this, I am going to conclude the class conclude the today's session. Right. And right, the thing is, if you have any queries or any issues, please let me know then and there. Then only I could give a clear picture of what is the thing we are and how far we are going with the subject. Yes, someone is about to say something. Yeah. Yes. What is the thing? So I may take it as everyone understood.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If everyone says yes also, I won't accept it. I know what is the thing. Only few are active. Those people are saying that yes, we followed it, we understood. I know that. Right. It's difficult to satisfy 100 students. I know that. If there are some serious issues that I couldn't follow anything in your class also, you please let me know. Like that also there will be some cases. I am ready to accept it and I am ready to sort it out also. Not an issue to me. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I am repeatedly saying this for your betterment only, nothing towards me. For that reason only I am repeatedly saying this. Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Then we have a class on Thursday, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we will obviously meet on Thursday, and let us start with the syllabus from Thursday onwards, right?
Okay, sir.
You need not worry about that. Sir, whatever you said, I couldn't follow it clearly, or you said many concepts, few concepts are confusing. I couldn't get all this information. Don't worry that this is a newer concept, so I didn't tell the full details. I just given the outline only. So once we get into the detail, you will be understanding one by one. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, fine. I have downloaded the attendance. So I am ending the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you all.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, please.
And
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
yeah, fine. And sometimes I may put a question in the next class. I will be intimating you prior. That's it. Sometimes. If that is the case, I will be intimating you earlier. I will be telling you to check few topics. That's it. What is what, like that kind of thing. Okay, fine.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone is asking that we have to download any software in prerequisite like
I,
before.
I said online itself, editor itself more than enough.
Okay, sir.
Right. If you want to literally study, explore each and everything manually, you download Turbo C. In that itself, there is an option for executing C++.
Okay,
That
sir.
is a very basic and manual way of reading it. The thing is, there won't be any aided or help that is or suggestions that will be provided. You have to manually search for each and every queries or every errors that occurs. Manually, you have to find out the answer for that. Ideally, will provide a better way or easier way to understand this concepts and coding, syntax, all those things. It's up to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Just I'm ending the meeting. We'll meet on Thursday then. Fine. Thank
Okay,
you.
sir. And sir, please
So,
share this PPT.
Yeah, in 2 minutes automatically the meeting will be ended. I have scheduled like that. Yeah, if anything, please say quickly.
sir, can we practice on VS Code too?
Yeah, if options are there, you practice, not an issue. I said any platform, any IDE which is suitable for you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, if any of your friend is finding difficulty in joining the group, please let me know. Please tell them to mail me. Right, fine. Thank you.